Hi everyone, my name is Reem and welcome to our first Facebook Q&A. Today we have a special guest, Sravani, to share her experience and give us some tips about time management. First, a little bit about myself. So I'm a third-year student at the University of Toronto and I'm specializing in biology. And time management is something I struggled with myself a lot throughout my education. So I'm really excited to hear what she has to say about it. So Sravani, tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone. As Reem said, my name is Sravani, and I'm also a third-year student at the University of Toronto, Mississauga. I'm doing a molecular bio specialization, and yeah, that's all there is to say about me.
Yeah. So how does managing your time while learning at home differ from managing your time while going to school normally?
That's a great question. So with school, there would be like a set routine that I would follow
Hmm.
because I would be dropped off by my parents at the bus stop at a specific time.
Yeah.
But with learning at home, I would wake up based on when my classes occur, and sometimes I'll be pretty late, and that would give me a late start to the day. And it often resulted in me having less time to do my schoolwork.
Yeah.
So to combat this, I have set a consistent time that I wake up every day so
Hmm.
that I could better manage my time.
Yeah.
And also, as a result of not having to commute,
Hmm.
and for me, going to my school is like 2 hours, um, just going there and then another 2 hours coming back. So that'd be a huge waste of time.
Right.
And I now can use that time to work on something else. So I get more time. And then lastly, studying at home was often something that I was dreading because I would study in one location for hours on end, which made like a minute seem like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And this was not an issue in school because I would be constantly moving from class to class or to the library and like keeping myself busy like in that way. And then to motivate myself now, I just use timers that measure how long I could study or like how long my break would be. So that
Mhm.
just motivates me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like in my experience, I see a big difference between managing time at home and in school. I feel like at home it's way harder.
Yeah, it is.
And it definitely quarantine has made me like so lazy. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So back to the next question. What technology, apps, or resources do you use to manage your time better?
Yeah. So the first one is the calendar app.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know there's already one in the iOS phones, but
Yeah.
you could also download other ones from the App Store. But on there, you could just like set up reminders and just plan out your whole like month or week or whatever, how long into the future you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Flora is an app that I love because it uses the Pomodoro technique, which measures how long you can be productive, which is
Yeah.
traditionally 25 minutes with a, I think it's either 5 or 10 minute break.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that app to so that I could focus straight for those 25 minutes and then take a break, and it kind of measures that. And it
Yeah.
also doesn't allow me to go on other apps while that timer is running,
Right.
so it keeps me away from my phone. There's also an app called Wake Up Alarm, which basically like as right now waking up is a huge struggle for many people.
It is. Yeah.
So this app, what it does is it's not like a regular alarm where you just set it and then you can easily snooze it. This one, you can't snooze. You have to wake up, play a game, and that kind of gets your brain moving and you
Mm-hmm.
active. So that forces you to wake up. Any agenda online is also really good. And lastly, sticky notes on a Mac. If you have
Oh
a Mac,
yes. Sticky
that's,
notes are like really
yeah,
helpful.
because
Yeah.
to-do lists and like any quick notes that you want to add,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good place to add them.
Yeah. I've used Flora myself. It's a really good app.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what are the distractions that make it harder for you to manage your time now as a result of COVID-19, and how do you overcome them?
So everyone in my home is sleeping in later and as a result of social distancing, so it's more of an effort to get up and get out of bed every morning. To overcome this, I would make a schedule the night before of what I'm going to do the following day.
Yeah.
And this would force me to stay on schedule and adhere to the times that I had planned out.
Right.
And it just motivates me to like complete tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And then also another big distraction For my time management would be my phone. And one thing I do is put it on Do Not Disturb so that I'm not tempted to hear notifications or tempted to like open up other apps while I'm studying. And as well, as I already said, the Flora app, when the 25 minutes are running, it doesn't allow you to go in any other app. So that also kind of motivates me to study for those 25 minutes and then wait for my break to go on my phone.
So I guess that is it for today. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Sravani, for sharing your experiences and the tips with us.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure.
Also, all the all the resources will be linked down below. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask. And our student ambassadors will answer the questions as soon as they can. So that's it for today. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.